Go on.
Okay, so today I'm going to present a speech for my Speech 1110 WC class. Have you ever wondered how men and women communicate differently? Or why your significant other seems to not listen? Hint, guys. Guys are known for it. So, I'm here to inform you the differences between male and female communications. So, for example, my boyfriend, him and he doesn't remember dates. Like let's say we plan to go somewhere for a family event. He never remembers. And he's always shocked to find out the day before or the day that we're going. But he remembers the important dates, like the birthday, anniversary, stuff like that. But in today's world, men are known to not listen, while women hang on to every detail. To figure out why, we must look deeper into the human body, the diverse ways we each communicate, and why. One second. There we go. So women tend to focus on details. They hang on to every detail, while men tend to focus on just the main points of a conversation. So going back to my story earlier, like he hangs on to the important stuff, like the anniversary stuff, but when it comes to details, it just goes in one ear, not the other. So like you can see here, this is the male brain and this is the female brain. And it kind of describes what it communicates and everything. Men are more likely to command and use personal space than women. So like when men are talking with other men, they go for like a handshake or like a pat on the back, but they like their personal space. Whereas women, they like to, I don't know, we're just more close. We like hugs and like, I don't know, I've never seen guys go to the bathroom together, but girls always go to the bathroom together. That's just the thing. And then another thing is, most women, I should say, have a thing for like touching, because they feel with touching, it creates like a bond or like a closeness with one another. And then, have you ever gotten into an argument with your other spouse and the woman always cries? Yeah? Yeah?
All the time.
I know. Women tend to be more emotional than men. Even if they have like that tomboy phase, they're still more, they're more emotional, it's just natural. Whereas men, I guess in today's world, it's known as like they're taught to be tough and not so sensitive. Which creates difficulty understanding the opposite gender. But nonverbal communication is a major difference. Women learn that eye contact is very important, like nodding, responding during the conversation, saying something, whereas most guys don't have a tendency to do all that. So, for example, like whenever you're playing on your phone or something and grandma's talking to you, she might take it as you're not listening. Or when you're like watching your basketball game or your football game and she's talking to you, she might take it as you're not listening. That's just how women think, and women tend to overthink some situations sometimes, whereas men they simplify everything. So finally, we see the differences of how a female and male communicate. It's important to know because rather than getting upset with the other side, it's important to realize the form that the other person communicates in to try and see their side to see if you can communicate in a different way. So think to yourself, what can I do better to communicate with the other person?
You want to answer?
Sure, answer.
Ask questions.
There you go. To get to know the situation. Anyone else?
Conversations, bringing up, talking about whatever is bothering you or on your mind.
There you go.
See how men communicate?
Uh-huh. All right, well that concludes our presentation.